I got nothing to say, and I'm gonna say it all. Chloe, play that 3-minute long theme song, Daddy.
I'm so furry.
With the mode of a toad, the habit of a rabbit, put a tingle in your groin. From Denver to Des Moines, we put a burning in your sternum, make your nostrils hostile with the sort of aorta that'll rock you through your chakra. We're the Bob Squad, we never stop rocking. We're the Bob Squad, the party ain't stopping. We're the Bob Squad, it ain't what we do, it's what we don't do. And that's stop rockin', Daddy. We'll do Dallas with malice, leave Sioux Falls with blue balls, do trivia in Bolivia, go to Amsterdam with a hamster man, get pneumonia in Arizona, warn you from California, and torch the porch from the patio, Daddy-o. We're the Bob Squad, we never stop rocking. The Bob Squad, think I forgot to clock in. We're the Bob Squad, there's just one thing that is left to do, and that's rock and roll, Daddy. Rock and roll, Daddy. Red boots are always in season, do a karate kick for no racing. We're pissing blood and bleeding piss, and heartbreak feels good in a place like this. We're the Bob Squad, we never stop rocking. The Bob Squad, the party ain't stopping. We're the Bob Squad, it ain't what we do, it's what we don't do. And that's stop rockin', Daddy.
The operation not far from the front door of Bob Hansen.
It just started escalating from there. The screaming went back and forth.
Rock and roll, Daddy. Rock and roll, Daddy. Red boots are always in season, do a karate kick for no racing. We're pissing blood and bleeding piss, and heartbreak feels good in a place like this. We're the Bob Squad, we never stop rocking. We're the Bob Squad, the party ain't stopping. We're the Bob Squad, it ain't what we do, it's what we don't do. And that's stop rockin', Daddy. Rock and roll, Daddy. Rock and roll, Daddy. Rock and roll, Daddy.
Drank the cold water too fast. Bob Squad, welcome to episode 3 of the headquarters. I drank all the cold water too fast, so don't do that. It gave me a little bit of a brain freeze. I'm being stared at by my man Odie. That's my 20-pound Tower, Golden Chihuahua Power Daddy. He is half Chihuahua, half Dachshund, hung like a German Shepherd. Who knew? What's up, buddy? Come say hi to the dudes. All right, here he is. He's probably in the shade. Love you. You're my baby. You got tears. Daddy dries your tears. Daddy dries your tears. I love you. This is the headquarters, Daddy. Here's the deal. I know the lighting may not be the best. The audio may not be the best. There's a window open. There's a ceiling fan on. Better oscillate than never. It's a little joke. Why are we here? Listen, there's some people online, they're making fun. Oh, the dudes, it's not a male loneliness epidemic, it's a male loser epidemic. Ha ha ha, let's hurt the dudes. While we swipe on the same 3 dudes in every city and get cheated on, you idiots. Fine, do that. But here, we're hanging out. I don't have anything important this week to say at all. We're just gonna talk some gibberish. We're gonna talk some nonsense. This week, I did some stand-up comedy. I did a bunch of it. I was in Carlsbad, that's a little city in North County, San Diego. Carlsbad, and so is Bob Daddy. They should have named it Carl's Bob, but after that performance, I don't think they're gonna. No, I was wondering, it was a Tuesday night at a winery. That sounds fun. Did 45 minutes, sweating off my testicles. Lost 5 pounds of sweat. Somehow I woke up the next morning fatter. I don't know how that works. But it was a weird deal. They're not going to see this. It doesn't matter. The audience thought the comedy was at 7. Apparently there was a guy with an acoustic guitar also making bad jokes, who's a terrible comedian. I don't care anymore. And he tortured them for an hour. Then they started the show, and then he did 15 minutes more of torture for them before I went up. So they really wanted to leave by the time I got up, and they had the energy of, listen, we like you. We would have loved you an hour ago, but we like you fine, but we want to go. And I held them hostage for 45 minutes. But I've been working on some longer stand-up stories. The Moondog story from my pro wrestling days when I was a student of Afa the Wild Samoan and Hawaii, WWE Hall of Famer, like I did it, you know what I'm saying? And so I've been working on that, and I did that at the Lazy River Comedy this past week as well. So if you live in San Diego, every Wednesday, Lazy River Comedy in Ocean Beach, Long Story Irish Pub, 4204 Volta Street, San Diego, California, 92107, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's how we rock and roll, Daddy. But nevertheless, after I record this, I'm going to go to Liberty Station, which is in the Point Loma-ish area, and line some more heads there, Daddy. I'll do about half an hour at the end of that Mammoth Jam. I think that should be done with by the time you see this. Maybe I'll have some footage of it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. What do you think, Sergeant Slaughter?
Don't be a maggot. Give Bob a follow and go see him perform in your area. And that's an order.
Scratch. Butt scratch, 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 butt scratch. These butts don't scratch themselves, Daddy. I've been enjoying the new King of the Hill season. It's kind of rebooted somewhat. They just say it's a new season, similar to what the Roseanne thing did a couple of years ago before the Ambien kicked in. Where they just kind of say, oh, the next season is so-and-so, but it's 20, 30 years later, whatever the hell it is. A lot of fun. I really like this. I was never a big King of the Hill guy in the past, but there was one joke in King of the Hill. I don't ask me what episode or what season, I have no idea, but it cracked me up to no end, and I think it's the best joke in the world, and I love it. It makes me laugh all the time. Hank is going through his mail, and he just goes, Bills, damn it, we got Bill's mail again. Oh, that's good. I love it. It's a wonderful joke. This is a good season. I like the way they did this. Of course, it's going to center around, Hank and Peggy in a world even less familiar to them than when they were originally in Arlen, Texas. They went to Saudi Arabia for 5 years or something like that. So Hank can do propane things in Saudi Arabia. He comes back and everything is more new and more modern. And there's ride shares and apps on the phones and this. And he's even more confused than ever. He actually likes soccer in one episode. And it's not just the old classic, here's the old traditional boomer guy and we got to make him look dumb and teach him how he's wrong all of a sudden. There's compromise. There's compromise. He meets him halfway and they're within reason, and it works. It works. And Bobby's grown up, but he's running a restaurant. Of course, he's a bit in over his head. He's still a very naive, lovable scamp, but he's a good guy nevertheless. And he still knows his friends, and their problems are somewhat more adult, but they still approach him in a somewhat childlike way as a suburban kid would, I suppose. Right? You're just the best guy. He is just the best man. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so furry.
Thank you, Chloe.
Ooh, yeah. Don't forget to give the like button a flying elbow smash. Freak out. Doing the thing, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
We're gonna do let's do some show and tell. Why not? I got these at Target. It's a popular physical retail store. This is a Thundercats He-Man crossover of Lion-O and Battle Cat Man, a made-up character, I guess. There's probably some comic book or something with it, where Battle Cat, as we know him, He-Man's friend, and the tiger that he rides with yellow stripes, as though it's a horse, but it isn't. You've heard this before. I'm a big 80s kid. I'm such an 80s kid. My pronouns are He-Man. I love He-Man, dude. He-Man was the balls on the creators of He-Man. Power of Grayskull, you get a karate kick, Daddy. Yeah. I don't just hand them out to anybody. He-Man was the best, man. They were nuts. They were like, okay, I got it. We'll have a barbarian in space. And the space barbarian will ride a green tiger with yellow stripes as though it's a horse, but it isn't. And he fights a guy with no flesh. And at the end of the show, He-Man looks the camera dead in the eye and he says, kids, don't do drugs. He-Man, you watched your show, Daddy. Whole thing's an advertisement for how great drugs can be. Brought to you by Mattel and acid. He's a guy now in the Thundercats lore to try to get us in. And Lino, of course, was the big He-Man-like hero of Thundercats. I was never really a Thundercats kid. I just thought that the theme song was cool, and that was the end of it. I've tried to watch the show as an adult probably 3 or 4 years ago, and if I was watching the show 3 or 4 years ago, I wasn't watching it as an adult at all, try as I may. But nevertheless, cool art on the back of these things too. I just want to. They really just do a good job lately in the last couple of years. Mattel does with the box art for all the packaging for all the Motu Origins and its many spin-offs and yada yada yada. So very cool to have these. Ghost, boo! I'm seeing the band Ghost in a couple of days on a Sunday at the Viejas something arena at San Diego inside one of their college campuses or something. Just a fun, a little Swedish, ghoulish, gimmicky type of metal band that I've seen them twice live before. This time, though, they have Yonder bags. Are you aware of this? So if you have your mobile device, which works with satellites and zeros and ones, it's binary. I don't have time to explain it right now. It's going to be in some kind of unlockable bag, and if you try to unlock it, they dump your phone in water, and you have to bring your own rice to make it work again. So that is unfortunate. But I'm kind of looking forward to that. Like, usually I'm pretty good with the phone at concerts. I'll take maybe one picture a song and no video. I don't like to take any video concerts. I never rewatch them. So not really a big deal versus everyone else has just got the stupid, they just gotta live like this. You look foolish. What are you doing? What's the matter with you? Use your eyes, man. Leave the memories alone. Remember the concert the way your brain wants you to remember it. So I'm looking forward to Ghost forcing us to do that. It would be nice to get a picture or two. But I guess they got a QR code or something that you scan on the outside of the building and they'll send you pictures that way, but I'm sure that's some kind of data grab, so who the hell knows. But nevertheless, I'm going to be going with my man Zoltan and his wife Emma and my buddy Victoria. We're all, 4 of us are going to go to this thing together, and we will have a nice time. We'll have a nice time watching the heavy metal sing about Beelzebub, so that will be a lovely time. I think that's all we got for hearing me talk in the headquarters. I think I have another cartoon ready for you. I am sweating like a whore in church, so that's lovely. You are amazing. Again, this is a place just for dudes. We're just hanging out. We don't have to have an important mission or message. If you got something serious you want to talk about in the comments, throw it down. Isn't that right, Mr. T?
I pity the fool that don't like and subscribe. I ain't got time for your jibber jabber, but Bob does, so leave a comment, or else you're dead meat, sucker.
Thank you, Mr. T. And if you got something nonsensical you want to throw down in the comments, throw it down. Is it King of the Hill? The Peacemaker season's coming up. Are you rewatching that Wednesday show with the Jenny Ortega girl who just makes the one face and never sells anything, and she's... I'm not watching Wednesday. I watched the first season, it was fine, and then I'm done with Jenny Ortega. I get the gimmick. You're dark and spooky, and you make the one face, and you did the thing. Fuck off. Jeez. No, I'm leaving it. So I'm done with all that. Okay, we have enough of you. So, congratulations, you're mean. What do you want, a medal? WWE SummerSlam happened, and supposedly they're switching something to ESPN, and it's going to cost us more money. I don't know exactly how that works yet. But SummerSlam happened, and I watched it here, and I had a lovely time watching John Cena lose the championship to the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and then Brock Lesnar came back, and CM Punk beat Gunther, and then Seth Rollins cashed the thing in on CM Punk, and blah, 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 blah. So everyone's very upset with each other, but nevertheless, I enjoyed SummerSlam heavily. I will say that the three-ways involving Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, this past one with Naomi, and the one they did with Bianca at WrestleMania, those are stealing some shows. And that EO Sky Rhea Ripley won at the Evolution they did about a month ago. That's match of the year. It's a contender. If that's not in your top 5 or top 3 of matches of the year, I don't know what to tell you.
New pants, dun dun. New pants in hell, I got. New pants, dun dun. New pants in hell. New pants, if that's what you got.
Bob Squad, you're the bee's knees, you're the cat's pajamas, you put a burning on a sternum, you make my nostrils hostile with the sword of aorta that'll rock you through your chakra, you got the mote of a toad, the habit of a rabbit, you torched a portion of patio daddy. Only one thing left to do. Watch a cartoon, I'll see you next week. Okay, that's done, we're done.
This I command.
It works better when you say something before that.
Cobra Commander, surprise me and tell me you succeeded in some fashion.
We have the shield.
And the body.
As I said, we have the shield.
Incompetence. Nevertheless, give the shield to Dr. Mindbender and have him tested for Cobra weaponry.
As you wish, Emperor Serpentor.
In addition, have those thugs, those ruffians you hire from the planet Australia, retrieve Captain America's body from the G.I. Joe headquarters.
You can't be serious. Televiper.
Tell me what?
Televiper. Contact Zartan.
Cobra Commander, who is this most peculiar character?
We're code Slither. You'll be joining us soon.
Marvelous! His confidence is superb. Explain your army to me, warrior.
A band of vipers playing cartoon with an iron fist and a reptile hiss.
You could learn a thing or two from these men, Cobra Commander.
Zartan, I have an assignment for you. Take your dread Code Slither unit over to G.I. Joe headquarters and retrieve the body of Captain Steve Rogers. We're tired of words. We've heard it before. We don't want to play the game no more.
Treason! Throw this hooligan in prison at once, and assemble a new team to retrieve the body of Captain Rogers. This, I command. Oh shit.
G.I. Joe has already arrived.
At ease, disease. Come on, Falcon. My Grandma Slaughter does this drill faster than you, and she's got 9 toes. She lost 2 in the war.
Good work, Jinx. And not for nothing, but what's this I hear about yous being bad luck?
Rumors. Besides, I think we make our own luck quick kick.
Yeah, like beginners. Falling in love is such an easy thing to do. And there's no guarantee that the one you love is gonna love you. Oh, love and eyes they cannot see. A certain person can never be. And love runs deeper than any ocean. You cloud your mind with emotion.
Quick kick, have you and Falcon been hitting the wacky tobacco, the devil's lettuce, jazz cigarettes?
Sunlight. I hate sunlight. Sarge!
Not one word about me being bad luck.
Stay down, Sarge.
I got this. Don't mind me. I'm just about to do something stupid.
Don't you dare.
Yo, Joe. Heavy metal machine. Don't tell us what's right. Don't tell us what's wrong. Too many pieces for Cobra is strong.
Not so fast, Swordhead. You scum. You slime. You puke. You maggot. You make me sick. Send this Cobra Clutch back to Cobra Commander. And that's an order.